But getting a little deeper, I'm stuck in Toy Story right now.
What?
Yeah. Not stuck.
Like
busy.
emotionally? Like emotionally?
Yeah.
You're trapped in the story Toy Story?
Yes, I'm trapped in the stories of toys.
Real quick, let me tangent a little. Let's
Real
put that right here,
quack.
and I'm gonna hoppity over to here.
Is this Lord's B's Quickety Quack?
It's Lord's B Quickety Quack. Okay, so I went by a movie theater, and I had to reassess what year it was because they had Aladdin and Lion King and Toy Story, and this was like an outdoor theater, you know, like a big old amphitheater, and they had the sign on the side of the highway, and I'm like, you know, cruising along, and I look over, and I'm like, you know, do a couple. I was like, what year is this? Like, what the fuck? If it didn't say Toy Story 4, I would have been completely lost. Like,
I bet you would have been confused as shit.
Well, I mean, I was like out in the country of nothing, so it's like, is there an Einstein-Rosen bridge over here? Did I just wormhole back in time? What the fuck?
To 1998?
Mm-hmm.
When did the first Toy Story come out?
Around-ish, then-ish.
Yeah, am I right in that area of 1998?
Let me, 95.
Holy shit, really?
Wake up,
Wow.
little Susie.
Wake up, a little Susie, wake up. That reminds me of the movie Susie Q with the Pink Ranger.
I love Susie Q. That was a good one.
It was a Disney original channel movie.
And she was dead. It was her ghost.
Let's get into that story a little bit. It almost reminded me of Thriller, like in a bit, because they had the whole, you know, college kids going down, driving in an old school car. And how did she die? Didn't?
Yeah, I think it was. Let me look real quick. Yeah, she was a ghost. She could visibly manifest herself in front of the character Zack. Came out in '96. She was taken out by an inebriated motorist.
Oh, okay.
That forced their car into a waterway. So not only did she crash, but she then drowned. What a horrific Disney movie.
Wasn't it a prom night?
Yes. Like they were on their way to prom, or they just left prom. I can't remember exactly. But
and the only way to get her spirit to go to the other side was to take her to prom.
Yeah. And she Disney Channel used to make some crazy movies.
Hell yeah.
And you don't even realize it when you're a kid, but this is like, and it was set in, 1955, and the song was not released on vinyl until 57, so that's the reason why they set the movie in 55.
Right.
Yeah, but that's what the song is about. Wake up, little Susie.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't there a song called Susie Q too?
Yeah.
Yep. That kind of, I don't know why things remind me of certain things, but the movie Pleasantville, where I think it was Reese Witherspoon, not quite sure. But,
it was Reese without her spoon.
Oh, Reese without her spoon. It was all in black and white, and then the kids started going against the whole perfect Leave It to Beaver type family. You know, everything was perfect. It was Pleasantville, and then these kids started kind of rebelling, and they could start to see color, and it was pretty fucking intense.
Yeah, that was fun.
They experienced sex, or the mom experienced her first orgasm, and the tree became colorful, or started on fire. That's what it was, and it was the first fire the fire department ever had to put out. They're all standing around like, what is this? How do we get this to go? How do we get this to stop? They didn't know that water could, take out fire. I think Tobey Maguire was in that movie too.
Yep.
I believe.
Yep.
Good movie.
It's fun.
Does it remind you of anything else?
The
Susie Q?
The Susie Q. I posted the song on our page. It's by Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Ooh, CCR.
CCR.
Creedence Clearwater Revival. In your town, July 25th, 2020. And this is all a lie. So don't show up at the show.
Justin Long played Matt Farrell in Live Free, Die Hard. His character did not like CCR. He was very upset that Bruce Willis, John McClane, was playing it. Just so everyone knows.
That has me get into the Kevin Smith film that had Bruce Willis and... what's his name? He was on SNL. He was also on 30 Rock. He got hit by a Walmart truck. Or Walmart semi.
Yeah, that guy.
They made that movie together. It was Kevin Smith. I think it was called Get Out or something. I believe.
Get Out?
Yeah, I could be wrong. Bruce Willis and... why can't I think of his name? Anyway, apparently Bruce Willis hates Kevin Smith with a passion. So they were making that movie, and Bruce Willis just thought Kevin Smith was immature and always smoking weed, apparently. Like,
I don't believe it.
Well, Kevin Smith never really smoked weed, all the way up until, I guess, recently. That's what he said in one of his comedy specials. But Bruce Willis just had something against him. And, I mean, good movie, but it wasn't one of his better ones.
Cop Out.
Cop Out. Yeah, that's what it was. Which is, it's a decent movie, but I would rather watch Red State.
Yeah. God damn it, what is his name? I know him, Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan. Yeah, that's the guy.
I didn't find the words, or, I didn't find his name. I just stared at him for a second. I'm like, yeah. Right here. Here's the article. Kevin Smith says working with Bruce Willis on Cop Out was, end quotes, soul-crushing.
Well, I mean, Bruce Willis is a pretty intimidating motherfucking guy, especially when he's bald.
Nah, he's just a love machine, and it won't stop, and nobody but you, oh, baby. When he was dating Rachel on Friends, come on, people, get with it.
Right. Do you know that Kitty from that 70s show was in Friends?
Yeah.
She was dating a younger guy.
She was dating Phoebe's brother, and Phoebe had their children.
Oh, yeah. It's just hard to see Kitty after, that 70s show.
Mm-hmm. Which was before that 70s show.
It was definitely before that 70s show.
Mm-hmm. But, like, seeing her in anything else, she's in a few other things. I'm going to look her up. Give me a second. But there was another thing I saw her in, and I'm like, holy crap.
Whatever happened to Nicolas Cage? He was in, like, everything for a minute there, and now I haven't seen him.
Well, maybe he got enough money back. His agent stole all of his money and left the country.
Really?
So he was broke. He had to be in all that stuff because the contract he signed, he's like, I need, whatever. Mm-hmm. So he signed the contract, and then he was locked into, like, so many bullshit roles that, he had to do them all. A lot of people's contracts, the reason why, like, you'll see, like, an A-list actor in some bullshit movie is because it's in their contract. Hey, you can choose all these movies, but there's going to be, out of those, 40 movies you're going to choose, there's 5 you have to do that we choose for you. Right. And that's why every so often you'll see, like, why the fuck was this guy even in this,
Yeah. Why was he even there?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Red Foreman voiced a character in Rick and Morty in the episode Get Swifty.
Huh.
Which is, he played General Nathan.
Oh, okay.
And he was also the voice of James Gordon in Beware the Batman for 15 episodes. Go Red Foreman. I was actually trying to look for... He played in a movie as a bad guy, and he played a really good bad guy, and I can't find the movie that he was on. I believe it was like a Netflix movie.
I think the show that I was trying to think of was The Ranch. Like, I love how people from other shows bring people from their last show into, what they were doing or what they're currently doing.
Perfect example is Raising Hope. Literally brought every single person from My Name is Earl in as a cameo. What is it? Jason Lee was Smokey Floyd. He was an old rock star that can't stand babies, apparently. And guy that was in Mallrats, he was in American History X, the larger guy. I forget his name, but he was in it. He actually became friends with the grandpa of Hope, and it was hilarious because they had a baby monitor.
Well, and Presley.
Oh,
I
that's
can't
what I'm
remember
saying.
her first name. Yeah, she was in there. The
Jamie
baby monitor. Yeah, Jamie. The Red Foreman. His name is Kurtwood Smith. He was on The Ranch too in a few episodes.
Right.
What did you ask about him? He was on Future Man, which is a
that's what it was.
show. Yeah,
That's what it was. He played a bad guy in Future Man. Another really good show created by Seth Rogen and Adam Goldberg.
That show is one of those shows about time travel that basically verifies if you don't fuck with the past, the future you're trying to fix won't happen. Like, if you just left it alone, your future wouldn't have happened. But the fact that your future is the future it is because you went back and fucked with it, and you made your future what it is. But if you never went back, your future wouldn't have happened, and you wouldn't be trying to fix the apocalypse that you then created by altering the past. It's like a weird, loopy paradox, but it's kind of a trippy, funny show, too, at the same time.
All right, I have a show that needs to be watched, and this is going to be part of Grade A USDA Prime Cut Visual Knowledge.
Is it Tim and Eric's Bedtime Stories?
No. I'm not a big fan of Tim and Eric. I'm really not. I just don't like their characters. But no, I'm going to talk about the movie Game Over Man. You watched that on Netflix?
No.
It's got all the characters from the show Workaholics in it.
I see it. I have not seen it.
An amazing show. 3 Zeros try to become heroes when gunmen take hostages at a star-studded party inside a Las Vegas hotel. And it's just fucking insane. Great movie. The one character keeps doing Selvia all the time. And just he's like not there. Which is a very awful thing to do. But there's a lot of cameos in that. I think it was their attempt to make something new. But like, what is it, Adam Levine? No, that's not his name. Adam Devine.
Adam Levine.
Yes, Adam Levine was in this movie. He started singing with Maroon 5 and shit. But no, they actually get MC Hammer to come do a concert at their thing. Super hilarious because they're like they just keep trying to get him to play.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? Why are things going off?
Nothing. My father just started writing me.
Oh.
I don't. He retired. I don't know if everyone knows that, but everyone knows now.
Oh, well. I think I might be wrong about the whole MC Hammer thing on that show. I know it was maybe it was Seal. It was some artist back in the day.
Back in the day, I do not.
It was Shaggy. Shaggy.
Really?
You know, yeah, Shaggy ends up on there, and they keep wanting him to sing, his most popular song or whatever. Caught me in the bed.